So, our next question from GATE 2017 Thermodynamics. The pressure of a liquid is increased isothermally, right? The molar volume of liquid decreases from 50.45 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube per mole to 48 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube per mole during this process. The isothermal compressibility of the liquid is 10 to the power minus 9 Pascal inverse, which can be assumed to be independent of pressure. The change in the molar Gibbs free energy of the liquid rounded to nearest integer. We need to calculate the Gibbs free energy from this given data. Remember this, we have think pressure of a liquid is increased isothermally, right? It is isothermal process at constant temperature, and we have given isothermal compressibility, and we have given decrease in molar volume. From this data we need to calculate the Gibbs free energy. So let's start with the solution. So change in Gibbs free energy is given as dg is equal to vdp minus sdt. So here, from where this equation is coming from, so here is the derivation of this equation. We know that g is equal to h minus ts. From the given equation, dg is equal to dh minus tds minus sdt. You can write this dh tds minus sdt. From the we know very well, when we differentiate something xy, so then if dxy is, then dxy is equal to x dy plus y dx, we write. So we are writing here dg is equal to dh minus tds minus sdt, and we are given, we know very well h is equal to u plus pv. So you can write dh is equal to du plus pdv plus v dp. And we know from the first law of thermodynamics, du is equal to q minus w, and you can write q as a tds and w is equal to pdv. So du is equal to tds minus pdv. Now the complete equation will be come like this: dg is equal to tds minus pdv plus pdv plus vdp minus tds minus sgt. You can see here pdv to pdv will be cancelled out, and the tds to tds will be cancelled out, so we will get only vdp minus sdt. So here, from here we get this equation: dg is equal to vdp minus sdt. So change in Gibbs energy, we are given this equation. Now start. For isothermal process, means T is equal to constant, that means dt is equal to 0. Next, so our equation will become dg is equal to vdp. Since dt is equal to 0, then dg is equal to vdp only. So we just need to calculate vdp, then I will put this equation here, then I will get dg. Dg means change in Gibbs energy. Isothermal compressibility is given as, remember this formula, beta is equal to minus 1 upon v del v upon del p, right? Where v, remember this, v, whenever we use the small v, that means it is a molar volume. We are using a molar volume, 1 upon v dv upon dp. Next, the vdp is equal to, we can rearrange that equation, vdp is equal to minus d del v over del beta. Since we are just multiply this v dp here, and beta is coming upon this here, okay? Then we get vdp is equal to minus del v over beta. Next, change in molar volume. We have given the data. Since we know the molar volume is decreasing from 50.45 to 48, and this is 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube per mole, so we can calculate del v. Del v is equal to 48 minus 50.45. Since del v, change in volume, is the final minus initial, so we will get this del v. Now we know the del v, then we get this minus 2.45 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube per mole. Again, given that we have given beta is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 Pascal inverse. So v delta p and we write this equation, right? We get this equation v del p is equal to minus del v upon beta. Now we know the del v and beta, so we will put this in the equation. So v del p is equal to minus, here the minus 2.45 into 10 to the minus 6 meter cube per mole and 10 to the power minus 9 Pascal inverse. Then you minus to minus will be plus, so the answer will be vdp is equal to 2450 joule per mole, and we know dg is equal to vdp. From this we get dg is equal to 2450 joule per mole. Thank you. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.